DFA Online. News and events from different Philippine embassies and consulates around the world. DFA Online. Here on Radyo Pilipinas World Service.
Good day, I am Win Peñano with today's DFA Online. The Philippine government has been granted access to visit 3 Filipino nationals arrested in China for suspected espionage. Foreign Affairs Secretary Maria Teresa Lazaro confirmed on Monday that the case is being treated as a consular matter with full support extended to the individuals. She said the Philippine consulate in Guangzhou has been authorized to make contact and a legal team has been tapped to assist them. The 3 arrested were former scholars under the Hainan Palawan Sisterhood program. National Security Council maintains they are ordinary citizens with no military background or criminal record. Details of the case remain confidential as of now.
DFA Online. Here on Radyo Pilipinas World Service.
In our news, the Association of Southeast Asian Nations, or ASEAN, is accelerating efforts to finalize the Code of Conduct in the South China Sea by 2026. Philippines Foreign Affairs Secretary Maria Teresa Lazaro said on Monday that negotiations are intensifying with key meetings scheduled in Malaysia, Singapore, and China in the coming months. The initiative builds on progress made during the April talks in Manila. The long-awaited Code of Conduct aims to manage tensions in the disputed waters through a set of agreed rules between ASEAN and China. Lazaro noted that discussions are currently centered on 4 major issues: whether the code will be legally binding, its geographic scope, its connection to the 2002 Declaration of Conduct, and the definition of key terms. She added that once the Philippines assumes the ASEAN chairmanship in 2026, it will focus on peace and security, maritime cooperation, and climate change.
DFA Online. Here on Radyo Pilipinas World Service.
More news from the DFA. The Department of Foreign Affairs, or DFA, has briefed 21 new members of the 20th Philippine Congress on key foreign policy issues as part of the executive course on legislation held on June 24 and July 8 at the House of Representatives in Quezon City. Led by DFA Undersecretaries Jesus Domingo and Eduardo de Vega, the high-level briefings tackled the Philippines' foreign policies in the Asia-Pacific and Middle East, maritime interests, including the West Philippine Sea, and its bid for a non-permanent seat in the UN Security Council. Lawmakers also received updates on contingency plans for Filipinos in global conflict zones and the DFA's recommendations on overseas and internet voting. Discussions included the Filipino diaspora, consular services such as passport and visa processing, and the Philippines' independent foreign policy anchored on national security, economic diplomacy, and the welfare of overseas Filipinos. A total of 58 officials and staff from the House of and University of the Philippines National College for Public Administration and Governance joined the sessions, which marked the first time the DFA conducted such a briefing as part of the executive course.
DFA Online. Here on Radyo Pilipinas World Service.
And news from the Philippine Service Posts, the Philippines has officially strengthened diplomatic ties with North Macedonia. Philippine Ambassador Giovanni Palek presented his letters of credence to President Jordana Siljanovska-Davkova on July 7, marking the start of his role as the country's first non-resident ambassador to North Macedonia. Ambassador Palek conveyed President Ferdinand Marcos Jr.'s greetings and expressed hope for deeper cooperation between the two nations. President Siljanovska-Davkova welcomed the envoy and underscored her government's interest in boosting ties, particularly in culture, education, tourism, and trade. The two officials held a private meeting to discuss regional developments and future areas of collaboration. Formal diplomatic relations between the Philippines and North Macedonia were established in 2021.
DFA Online. Here on Radyo Pilipinas World Service.
And that wraps up today's DFA Online. For Radyo Pilipinas World Service, I am Win Peñano. Good day.
DFA Online. News and events from different Philippine embassies and consulates around the world. DFA Online. Here on Radyo Pilipinas World Service.